What's going on, and good morning. This is the daily general reading for the day, which goes out to men, women, singles, couples, all signs, sun, moon, and rising. If you would like to book a personal reading, please check the description box below, and tips and donations are always welcomed and honored. With that out of the way, let's get into this. Not that one. Hard work pays off for those that resonate with that. Universe, we're not doing an all-day thing. Magician energy. Currently, you have all that you need to make what it is that you want happen. I would suggest working on maybe spell work, rituals, whatever it is that you do, and gear more towards the fruits that manifest from the labor, and set it up to about do some workings over from now until 2021 spring. Set some bigger goals and intentions to manifest around 2021. Understand that as above, so below. So understand that light and dark, good and evil, so forth and so on, is really how you view it. Because you can be of the light and be quite dark, and be of the dark and be quite a beautiful soul. So, understand that the forces that might come to you during this specific time might not be, as many say, the cream of the crop. You know how the books have made many forces out to be bad, but they're not. They're just there to work with you. Think of daemons and shadow spirits and gray spirits, the spirits that aren't light, aren't dark. They're just down the middle, and they want their offerings, so forth and so on. So, but understand where I got that from was the magician pointing downward. You got some fae in your corner. You have a pretty groovy understanding of the infinity and how things flow left and right, the ebb and flow of the universe. So you're pretty much, good to go. Magician energy, good starting. Understand that there will be times in your life where you might take a hit. You might get knocked down. You might, you just might take a hit. But that doesn't mean that it's going to be like that forever. Taking a hit sometimes is good. Because when you take a hit, it helps you grow. It helps you evolve. It helps you progress. Because I wanted to say, you took a hit. To those who took the hit, don't worry too much, because the wheel of the year or the wheel of fortune is in your corner as well. Consider that hit to be more on the lines of you had to go through that in order to understand what was going on and never have to go through that hit again. Okay? There was some deception from that hit. And I think that maybe a few of you were really connected to that individual and didn't see their deception. And then you took the hit. Well, it's good that you're connected with that person, right? It might suck, but at the same damn time, now you see their deception, so you can add that to your repertoire of red flags. Now, I'm not picking up that had to do with a relationship, so forth and so on, as in like love and lust. It was more like a friendship, an association. That person wanted to be all up in your cups and stuff, basically, because they have trouble generating their own cups. I'm hearing that it is for a few gentlemen, it is a woman or a feminine energy. Let's keep it real here. A person's toxicity is not based on their gender. It's based on their mindset, the trauma they've gone through, etc., etc., etc. And you might have thought that she was really that one, but she wasn't. Ladies, you took a Tower moment from that person, and you took a Ten of Swords from that person as well. But don't worry, you're coming out of it. You just got to tilt your head to a different perspective and understand that the universe has your back. But within you is that magician energy also. Do not let that hit that you took sway you too much. Stay focused on the task at hand and line up to the wheel of the year energy. I would suggest that now is a good time to go within self, starting, I'd say, Start preparing to go within self around September 15th. So you get a jump start on all the Samhain dark time of the year sort of thing. Many of you are guided by the gods right now and the goddesses and are being lined up to be the Queen of Pentacles. Chariot energy, victory. Queen of Pentacles, grounded. Ladies, you're quite the well-balanced woman. Financially prosperous. You might not be fully where you're at, but you're getting there. You love nature. Love the nicer things, but also you're very humble. And you love animals and people. I would say adorn your room or adorn your houses or apartment with some roses. That will help shift the energy. Try to make them red. And then after they've run their course, just, you know, turn them into an incense or just bury them. Or if you want to, spray them with hairspray and then they kind of last forever. I learned that as a kid. Well, they won't last forever, but you get the gist. Adorn yourself because in order to have the love come into your life, you must love thyself. But that deception did try to come across the magician energy and it didn't work. That deception also for a few is stopping the real love from coming in or the love energy. But don't worry, that love energy will come in. So try not to be down in the dumps for too long. Some of these cards came up yesterday. But then it makes sense because we're all going through a very trying time. But what's it tell you when the Five of Cups pops up? And deception. Transition. You want to move on to the transition so you don't go through the Ten of Swords again, which is feeling this stabbed in the back, the ultimate betrayal. I'm sensing that someone did really betray you. But I'm also picking up that your deities, gods, goddesses, etc., 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 kind of gave you a warning. I've been there. We've all been there. No, it's okay. I can jump in that fire. Looking like that GIF. I don't know if y'all saw it, but it's a bird. Like it shows a girl trying to open a soda and a bird just looks and backs up and runs away. And then you see an explosion. Kind of like that. It's a GIF. You can find it on your internet. Just go type in nuclear bird. Okay? You'll laugh. Trust me. Because it was so well put together. New beginnings if you want them to happen. Passionate beginnings. Understand that passionate beginnings don't always mean concrete beginnings at first. Passionate beginnings, the idea is the love, the lust, the desire for it, to put it down, so forth and so on in conjunction with the will of the year. Go with inside self, but go with inside self with passion and understand that the gods and goddesses are there. They want to outcome you as the Queen of Pentacles with the Lover's energy. If you're not there yet, they want to put you here. Now, depending on how you view or how they view the Queen of Pentacles, how they want to see you, because some deities will put you in a nice little house, get your career popping, and say, okay, have fun, yay. And then some of them come along and say, no, you're going to be adorned with this, and that. And you don't, and you're just sitting like, I don't know how this is going to happen. This is a task that we should have started 21 years ago. And then 5 years later, you're sitting there with 3-bedroom houses, $2.8 million, and a freaking puppy. And your money keeps growing as long as you keep giving it to people. Like, it's weird. But it's not weird. Because if you don't share, and you know you have the money to share. I mean, come on, let's just be real here. We are a species that loves to hog resources. Like, I'm not saying us. I'm not saying you, not saying me, not saying Bob, not saying Becky, not saying Shaquanda or Tammy or freaking Pookie or Honeybun. What I'm saying is we are a species that hogs resources. We will hog them resources and not even give a string bean or a tomato to our friends. And a lot of you all are moving away from people that are into that vibe, into that energy, into that current, so forth and so on. Because you understand that as you are made the Queen of Pentacles, and this does go out to gentlemen as well. When you were made the Queen of Pentacles, adorned with the so forth and so on, the gold, the roses, the throne, you name it, the puppy, the dog, the house, the kitten, the happiness. You understand that by moving away from people that no longer serve you, that want to stay in that selfish energy, that want to hoard their stuff, they just don't seem to be growing. Life is real hard for them. And you understand that no matter how crazy it might be, you got $5, you let go of 3 of that junk, and then you get 7 back the next day. Or you got a 10, and you give somebody 9 of that, and then you get 25 the next day. Selfless heart. Another outcome for you is the 10 of Pentacles. Just want to toss that out there. And the Empress energy. So in final, try not to be too down in the dumps. Understand that for those who resonate with it, you got stabbed in the back. But now that that betrayal, now that that hit, now that that deception is out of the way, you can start to move towards things like the Lover's energy. You know, the wheel of the wheel of the year, the wheel of the fortune energy, wheel of the fortune. Wow, the Chariot, etc., etc., etc. All right, but you got this. Like I say, you got this. Hopefully this resonates with you in some way, shape, manner, or form. If so, please like, share, and subscribe and join the Crafting Conjure Aquarius Moon Tarot family. I've had some coffee this morning. I'm about to go have another cup. Peace.